Many people think that Korean food is all about kimchi, kimchi and more kimchi. But after seeing the meals at this all-boys high school, you might be left speechless. They even serve whole lobsters. Before you get too surprised, take a look at the kitchen staff. After purchasing the lobsters from the seafood market, they first thaw them in warm water. Then, the kitchen staff carefully cuts each lobster in half. Some might wonder if the lobsters are meant to be shared, but no, each student gets an entire lobster. With nearly 500 students in the school, plus extra portions, they have to prepare at least 600 lobsters. Just imagine, it's like moving a small seafood market into the school kitchen. Now let's talk about how they prepare the lobsters. First, they brush a special sauce onto the exposed lobster meat, adding a rich, creamy flavor. Then they sprinkle a generous amount of mozzarella cheese on top. Not only does mozzarella have an amazing aroma, but it also creates beautiful cheese pulls when baked. A final touch of parsley is added for garnish before the lobsters go into the oven to bake. While the lobsters are cooking, they also throw in some crispy sausages to roast alongside them. And of course, no meal is complete without rice. They steam a huge pot of fragrant rice to go with the meal. At this point you might be wondering, does their school even charge for meals? But a good meal isn't just about rice. To make the menu more diverse, they also prepare stir-fried udon noodles. First, onions, carrots, and cabbage are tossed in hot oil. Meanwhile, the frozen udon noodles are placed in boiling water to soften. After a few minutes, the noodles are drained to maintain their perfect chewy texture. Once the vegetables are sizzling, the softened udon noodles are thrown into the pan and stir-fried over high heat. Since most students prefer sweeter flavors, the noodles are cooked in a slightly sweet sauce, similar to Korean-style black bean noodles. With students about to rush into the cafeteria, the kitchen staff don't have time for delicate cooking techniques. They simply use their hands to mix the noodles quickly, ensuring every strand is evenly coated with sauce. Before serving, they toss in some fresh greens and bean sprouts, giving the dish a nice crunch and layering the textures. A final sprinkle of bonito flake adds an extra punch of umami flavor. As lunchtime approaches, the kitchen staff are still working hard, preparing fresh vegetable salads. They mix a variety of leafy greens with sweet corn and a drizzle of salad dressing. A few quick tosses, and it's ready to serve. At this point you have to wonder, did they hire a 5-star nutritionist to design these meals? Meanwhile, the oven timer beeps. The lobsters and sausages are ready. The rich aroma of melted cheese fills the entire cafeteria, tempting even the younger students passing by. Looking at all this, do you feel just a little envious? While some students are struggling to decide which rice bowl to eat for lunch, others are feasting on Michelin star-worthy meals. If students from other schools saw this, they might just break down in tears at their own lunch tables. But jokes aside, this meal truly has everything: protein, vegetables, rice, and noodles. The nutritional balance is spot on. It really makes you wonder, are they really just high school students? With meals this luxurious, are we sure their cafeteria isn't run by a Michelin-starred chef? In the end, there's only one word: jealous. If going to school meant enjoying meals like this every day, many people would gladly rewind time and go back to their high school years. To be honest, this level of school meals is impressive even on a global scale. So, do you love this school cafeteria or what?